Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Nick Mason. I am a Principal Solution Engineer here at Blameless, and today we're going to start a series of videos that walk through how Blameless approaches enterprise reliability management in Microsoft Teams. We're going to kick things off by getting started in the environment where you and the team are already working out of today. That's going to be right here in Microsoft Teams. We're going to learn how you can kickstart an incident, how you can bring in the right people to help you start troubleshooting that issue as quickly as possible, how you communicate out both internally and externally, and how you make sure that your team knows exactly what they need to do in order to solve this problem as quickly as possible. It all starts here in your Teams channel. Whether you're in a specific team, within a specific channel, you can go ahead and start a new conversation, and at Blameless is going to be your best friend. This is how you're going to be able to start an incident in Microsoft Teams. Once you start an incident, a dynamic card will pop up here where you can see a couple different aspects that you need to fill in order to get this incident started. The first is going to be your incident type and your severity. These are the two most important fields when it comes to Blameless. These are going to impact who's involved in solving this problem, which channels, whether that be within Teams itself, via email, SMS, maybe a status page update, or if you wanted to send an outbound webhook, where you want to actually communicate out to the right people. And then finally, those roles and tasks that I talked about that will help add some structure to your incident management process. That's what your incident type and severity are going to determine for you. Now, these can be customized however you'd like them to be. Couple pro tips from my side. I've seen our customers use these with use cases. Maybe it's a customer incident, maybe it's a security incident, internal issue. These also tie perfectly to your internal teams and services because typically you know who's involved, who needs to be notified, etc. Everything that I just mentioned can also be broken down by severity. So for example, a Sev 3 versus a Sev 0, maybe it's going to have a different group of people that are involved, different audience that needs to be notified, and you can change the labels in terms of whatever you label these as. So right now we see Sev 0 through Sev 3, but if you label these P1 through P4, high, medium, low, green, yellow, blue, whatever it may be, we can account for that. We'll make this one a Sev 0. You'll next see Opsgenie services here. This is tied into our service catalog that we can tie into our paging solution. In this case, we're saying Opsgenie. We could also see this with PagerDuty as well, where you can come in here and you can pick a service that you immediately wanted to page in that solution and get that on-call involved as quickly as possible. So we'll say that our streaming service is down. Customers are not able to watch new shows. We'll go ahead and we'll start this incident, and we'll see what happens here. So the first thing that Blameless is going to help you with is eliminating the toil that happens when an incident is created, right? Think about what you need to do. You need to create a dedicated environment so that the team can work. We're creating that Teams channel for you. You need to go in and you need to create a ticket in your ticketing system. We're going to go ahead and create that Jira ticket for you so that you know exactly where you need to be documenting your information. And then finally, you could see we talked about Opsgenie. I selected my streaming service here. It immediately said, hey, Nicholas was on call. He's been notified that this issue has started, and he's going to be added to the channel. The other part that I mentioned was going to be communication. In this particular customer incident, Sev 0, remember, I said that I needed to notify a specific channel. You can see up here my general channel and my Blameless channel has gotten a notification that something has happened. And then finally, once we move into the incident channel, this is really where you're going to see all of your information. You're going to see that same card with your Jira ticket up here at the top. You're going to see a series of buttons to help you get started, as well as you'll be able to invite that on-call from Opsgenie immediately into the channel. In the next video, we'll go over, now that we've started an incident, now that we've gathered the right people, notified the right crowds, how do I now take this one step further? How do I tackle triage? And ultimately, how do I solve this problem within Microsoft Teams? Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.